is Sparta!
Fatality.
This film contains adult language. There are 17 swear words carefully placed throughout. Kids, can you find them?
I don't even know that I use 17 swear words. I have my core that's probably like 3. And, I could use that in all kind of ways. I learned that from my mama. This is Matt Moonraker, UFO Buster Radio News. This is the Tuesday News Report, and that is the God's honest truth. I was raised in New York, but most of my cuss words come from my mama, to be honest. And she still uses them today, as freely as can be. Almost poetically does she use the words. You guys know what they are. And honestly, I try to reject it in the beginning and not use those words. I try really hard, especially around family. Sometimes when I'm with my friends, back in the day, I'd let it all fly. But when I was around family, I didn't. And, raising kids, the same thing. But now, no fucks are given, day or night, no matter who's around, except for my mom. I let her do all the cursing for me. This is episode number 402, I believe, and I have to say, I thought I'd be a little bit more excited about today. I really did. But the problem is, we've had a week of excitement, and I just... There is this doomsday feeling about 2020 that just will not go away. Everything feels like it will end in a epic, really horrific way. Like taking the garbage out. Fuck, I'm going to get hit by a plane. It's not even a normal thing. Not like you get hit by your neighbor pulling into their garage, or maybe 2 houses down, that pit bull is loose and comes and grabs onto your ass. No. It's like something crazy, like I'm walking into the department store and I get hit by a meteor. None of it is normal. 2020 is not just a new norm, it's the new abnormal. That's what it really feels like. Like everything is, to the next extreme. It's out of control. For instance, though I feel badly that so many people have passed in Beirut, one of the first things those fuckers out there in Al Jazeera, what they said was that explosion was from a fireworks warehouse on the dock. Who the fuck are you guys kidding? Did you see that? Were they not allowed to even look at the video? Are you fucking with me now? Is that what it is? Did you see the shock wave or that blast wave that came through after that, just knocking shit down? Cars were up on their side. Really? Fireworks? What kind of cherry bombs you got? Dirty bombs? Dirty cherry bombs? What's going on? Are your firecrackers made of surface-to-air missiles? I don't get it. What? Are you serious? You think people don't know that was not fireworks? Holy shit. Oh, no, man. Oh, yeah, Pucky's in the live chat. He's like, yeah, and that mushroom cloud. Jeez Louise. That was fucking epic. Now, I've seen, every July in the U.S., somebody blows up a warehouse of fireworks. That's just the way it is. It's like almost tradition. Every state takes a turn every year. They've never looked like that. You don't feel a warehouse of fireworks 150 miles away from where it blows up. It just amazes me. It really does. It's bananas. Shock and awe, 2020. Not fucking around. Not at all. Really, nuclear-powered fireworks. Jeez Louise, fuck. Don't fuck with those guys. I'd hate to be there when they celebrate stuff. God damn, you have to wear like one of those radioactive suits. Anyway, this is the episode today. We got 3 stories talking about space news. And of course, you all know already, we're not even going to get into trying to figure out what the news is about, because there is one person, and one person only, who has dominated the news. And geez Louise. And the guy's been everywhere. East Coast, South Texas. He's everywhere. You cannot stop him. You can't. Can't fuck with this guy. As a matter of fact, some of the competition just fell today. They literally said, we're not going to make it in 2020, maybe 2021. While he's walking around in his Cybertruck, just eating it all up, man. Eating it all up. Like I said before, we've got some new music, so we're going to jump into this track and get ready for the news. Can you imagine ordering some Roman ICBM candles? Stop fucking around. Hot off the press, if you didn't see it, take a look at the picture for this episode. It is a flying aerosol can. Like if you left a can out too damn long on your windowsill in Texas in the middle of the summer, that's the way that bitch is going to take off. Just like SN5 did. I'm just being honest with you. Apparently it looks like, and some of the folks are reporting right now, that the hop was not as hoppy as it should have been. It was a little hopless, to be honest. It didn't really make it to the 500 feet, apparently. But it's hard to tell, right? Because it's way fucking taller than the R2-D2 can, known as the Hopper. Reminds me of that commercial. Who was it? That company, that cable company that had the Hopper, and all the guys were, sitting around. Well, anyway, I know, I just went over your head. The article from CNN says SpaceX Starship prototype takes big step towards Mars in first tiny hop. I sat around today, actually, and at one point I had it rolling on my phone. It was early in the day, in the morning hours, actually, and all the YouTube geeks were like, they were geeked up, man. They were like ready. They were tracking. They were putting countdowns up. They didn't even know when the fuck the thing was going to go up, but they had countdowns going. And, so they were sitting around, and they had me geeked up. I was like, I was here. It was, yes, let's do it. And then all of a sudden, they purged all the fuel. I was like, what the fuck, Elon? Come on, again? Really? You should be ashamed of yourself. Come on. Cut the shit. So then Elon decided to tweet the Geek Squad, and the Geek Squad was like, hey, Elon just tweeted. And mind you, for the last 3 days, I've been going on Elon's account. I never see the damn tweets. Like, they'll mention tweets on the YouTube. For fuck's sake, I never see them. What connection they have, Geek Squad, to Musk? I don't know what it is. But anyway, apparently, allegedly, he tweeted, hey, we're going to do it again. So they did it again. And this time, no fucks were given. They were not going to stop. I mean, really, you've got like about 4 other fucking things waiting in the background. Just blow this bitch up, just like you did all the other ones. Come on, stop making us wait. You're ridiculous, man. Anyway, so it happened today. We got the hop going. Didn't reach the height. For you guys who love draconian math, it was supposed to hit a 150-meter hop. Probably came short, but again, the damn thing is 9 stories tall. So, maybe it did make it. It's like having 17. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying. You know it? So, basically, it might have done it. 9 stories high, or 98 feet tall, draconian, 30 meters. It is what they say is a stripped-down version of the Starship. It is way stripped down, and this article doesn't make any justice. It is extremely stripped down. This is nothing like the final version is going to be. It's not a fucking flying aerosol can. And for the love of Pete, Elon, come on. You could have at least put the damn nose cone on it. Make it look like a rocket or like a silver phallus, the way it's supposed to look like. You just gave us a freaking can of underarm spray, deodorant. That's all you did. Needless to say, it was a bit lackluster when it took off. First of all, it kicked up a lot of shit, so you really didn't see it land. And the cool thing about SN5 is that it had a bunch of little baby feet that on the way down were supposed to come out of the rocket, and it was supposed to land on these baby feet, little pedestals. We couldn't even see it. So much fucking sand everywhere. We couldn't see it. So hopefully there are some drone footage, because SpaceX does have some drones that they like to put in the air whenever these things go off and hop around. So maybe we'll see that. Otherwise, we'll have to wait to the next one. That was mainly the question for me. What the fuck is next? So you got the little thing to hop. So now do you dress it up? Now do you put the nice little fins on it and a little hat, And then what? Do you make it hop again? It's a lot of questions, man. There's just a lot of questions about what's next. I'm pretty sure Elon, as excited as he is, he's probably going to have a nice big news conference like he did last time, and he's going to talk all crazy. The dude with the presentation is going to be completely out of sync with Elon. Elon's going to say, fuck it, let me just use my hands to show you all of this technology stuff. What can you do? I don't know. But the question is, what is next? SN6, SN7, 8, 9, 10, 4, 300? I don't know. But we got the hop done. And to be honest, when you get a clear shot of the aerosol can flying, it looks pretty nice. There was one point there where it seemed like it was like tipping a little bit. And, you know, and I kind of like squinted my eyes. I was like, the flash is coming. The flashbang is coming. This bitch is going to blow up in the air. Yeah. But it didn't. It made its little landing. We're good to go. So now we'll see what comes next. I do want to say that I didn't see any fried birds. No fricasseed birds were falling from the sky down in Boca Chica. The environment looked great, a little dusty. So you environmentalists out there who are trying to fuck shit over, shut up. You just saw the birds all survived. As a matter of fact, as soon as it landed, there was a flock of fuckers right behind it, checking it out. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Nothing to worry about. Leave SpaceX alone. Because right now, they're the only ones that are making things happen. Nobody else is, to be honest. You guys know it. SpaceX knows it. Come on, Elon's walking around with the biggest case of elephantitis of the balls anyone's ever seen. Probably can't even sit in any chairs. He probably needs 2. He's a freak. He probably has 3. That's all I'm saying. That's all I gotta say about that. If you haven't seen it yet, as a matter of fact, I'm sure the news tonight is carrying it on all the news stations. But no, nobody watches the fucking news because 2020 is depressing as hell. But if you want to see it, go to YouTube. There are clips about it all over the place. You can check it out. It doesn't take that long. Honestly, I even think that the hopper stayed in the air way longer as well. So we'll see. You know, again, it is a bigger vessel, much bigger, much taller than the hopper, and they still use one Raptor engine. So what can you expect? It is what it is. Yeah, that's the way it goes. Check out the link for the article that's in the description. It tells you a little bit more about SN5, SpaceX, and possibly what might be coming in the future. I know they're saying, hey, this is a little hop towards Mars and all this nonsense, but it really is a really tiny hop. There is a long way to go from what we saw today, from that can of Raid, to a full-blown Starship going into space and making it to Mars. That's just the way it is.
Life's a coat of many colors. It is never black and white. Can't have one without the other. The dark without the light. In the summer we were lovers. With a flame our hearts would burn, a flame the autumn would smother, and leave this heart to yearn forever blue. No more waking up early just to watch you sleep. We turn a blind eye to worry, but such times we'll never keep. I found a new smile this morning that doesn't come out as a frown, a smile to wear while performing, and to hide the tears of this clown forever blue.
Pretty funny when you know people know you and a song comes on and it sounds like a James Bond film and they're like, oh yeah, he's sitting there just imagining himself being in the intro or the opening scene from James Bond. Yeah, so what? I was. Big deal. This next story, it's got a bit of bad news for the people that we thought, well, not we, I'm going to be honest, it was me. It was me, I did it. I'm the one who said that it would be the spear chuckers and the hut living people that were going to benefit from Starlink. That was me. I take full blame for that. And if you guys in the rainforest who are disappointed now because there will be no Pornhub for you, I'm sorry. Eventually it will get to you. I promise you. You just have to continue to do what you do. Whatever it is. I don't really want to know. Don't send no pictures and then. Elon Musk, SpaceX, wants to bring Starlink internet from space to 5 million, not in the rainforest, not in Antarctica, not even in the most remote places on the planet, but to the United States. This makes you wonder. Really? That's what you want to do, Elon? Really? Like, you don't want to help the people in the rainforest get internets? That makes no sense to me. I feel like maybe it was these stories together that just kind of, I don't know, make me kind of sad about SpaceX. You know, the aerosol can not getting it up. And now people in the rainforest not getting it up either. Basically, SpaceX has applied for a license to roll out to 5 million people the UFO on a stick, which is the terminal that's going to bring you the internets from the Starlink. After about 700,000 U.S. residents signed up and updated them about their service availability. I know other people in other countries signed up for this too, Elon. Stop screwing around. I know somebody, you know, in Guadalajara or somebody, you know, in Brazil, somebody next to one of those pyramids down in South America. I know they signed up for this. Why are you messing around? You can't blame the guy. He wants to go to where the money's at. The FCC said this, which is the Federal Communication Commission, says SpaceX seeks to increase the number of fixed Earth stations authorized under this blanket license from 1 million to 5 million. He's not screwing around. They're applying for these 5 million terminals to get out there because they see an extraordinary demand for access to Starlink. That is crazy. Now, this all comes with the on the heels of him saying, basically, that they would need to put anywhere between 600 to 12,000, a total at least of 12,000 satellites in space. Did you guys see last week that there was a report, pictures of some people aiming telescopes towards that Neowise comet, and the picture got shitted on by the Starlink satellites going by? It was the funniest thing, because for the longest time we didn't see any reports about this the Starlinks, and now that everyone's looking to the sky trying to get a glimpse of this thing, lo and behold, there's Starlink peppering the picture. It's freaking hilarious. So, I guess even in that situation, if you darken them up or put a visor on them bitches, apparently it's still not going to work. I don't know. Can't win for losing, Elon. So, but you don't lose. You're a winner. So basically that's what it is. According to the article, despite the fact that SpaceX has yet to formally advertise the system, nearly 700 people in all 50 states decided that they wanted to sign up in just a matter of days to try to get the internet services, and they went to www.starlink.com. It's amazing. I mean, your first of all, your internet service is not that shitty because you were able to sign up. Now tell me, if somebody who is chucking some spears, if they were able to sign up. There's a setup here. There's something it is not right. It really isn't. Elon says that he needs about 400 satellites to be in space, low orbit, to get minor coverage, 800 for moderate, across the continent of North America. He also said the Starlink will cater to 3 to 4% of the population in unserved and underserved areas. And this is where he kicks you in the nuggets. This is where he basically says, turn around. I've got something to give you. It's not going to feel real good. He says it would not be suitable for dense urban environments due to the bandwidth limitations. So all you guys, all you hipsters, all you people living in your 30-story towers, in your condos in New York City, guess what? You ain't getting shit. You're not going to get Starlink. Forget about it. It's only the people who are living in the trailers in the mountains who are off the grid who can get the UFO on the stick. And again, what happened to the spear chuckers? I'm really upset about that. I don't understand. Those people are not just underserved. They're not served shit at all. Those are the ones that you need to send an expedition into, like in Jurassic Park and shit, and try to get to them. Give them some internet. Bring them to today. But that's where it is. 5 million Americans will be the first to try out the Starlink. And really, I wonder, like underserved, I just see people in campers and RVs really getting this for some reason. Those that live on the edge of not being discovered by the government. Which the joke's on you, because the government's all over the Starlink network. So forget about it. You can't even escape them using that, to be honest. So you guys, you'll just have to pack it up and move somewhere else. You can actually have like an exchange program for families with the spear chuckers. I mean, spears look pretty light. I think you'll be okay. You'll be able to do it. You can survive down in the jungles. Can get your Starlink satellite connection. That's what it is for now. I wonder if anyone. Well, shit. Most of the people I know in urban areas, so they're fucked. But if anyone signed up for it and you're in the middle of nowhere, like the center of Texas, that shit is barren as hell. But if you're out there, let us know what your service is like. when you get your little UFO on a stick, what really happens? What goes down? I would love to know. For sure.
Where do you go to sleep at night? Say it ain't so. Please say it ain't so. Where do you go for divine delight? Is it someone I know? Someone from before? I know you so well, and I know how it feels when we fall. You're drifting away, and the wounds have turned into scars. It's tender, it's dark, and it's breaking my heart. Where do you go? In whose arms do you fall? Say it ain't so. Please say it ain't so. You know, forever ago, you were in my arms. We used to juggle with those who would know where to go. I know you so well, and I know how it feels when we fall. You're drifting away, and the wounds have turned into scars. It's tender, it's dark, and it's breaking my heart. I knew you so well. We all forgot. Yeah. I know you so well, and I know how it feels when we fall. You're drifting away, and the wounds have turned into scars. It's tender, it's dark, and it's breaking my heart. I know you so well, and I know how it feels when we fall. It's tender, it's dark, and it's breaking my heart. I know you so well, and I know how it feels. Know you so well, yeah.
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
That's why people don't invite me to parties. Just because of that right there. Samuel L. Jackson. This next story, it's a little sad. It hits you at the core. The core. Hit you down deep. This person the last 10, 15 years isn't really winning anymore. They're losing. We've got to make space great again, and we can't take one loss after another like this. It's got to end somewhere. But I say to you, Sir Richard Branson, you can be great again. You can make a comeback. You and that funny-ass shaped spaceship. You could bring it home. You can. I'm going to leave the music playing because it's really sad. Virgin Galactic delays commercial Spaceship 2 space flights until 2021. I know that right now Elon's happy. He's happy. He's tickled pink, elephantitis the balls and everything. And it would be wrong of him to, throw a party or celebrate, kind of like in the end zone of space flight. It would be wrong of him to spike a model of the Virgin Galactic ship. But for fuck's sake, why can't they get it together? Yeah, it turns out that if you put your money down to be one of the first rich-ass people to take off on the maiden flight of Spaceship 2, you're fucked. I'm sorry, did I say that? You're delayed. Your flight's been delayed. Yeah, unfortunately, 2021 is when you get to see your money get you to where not a whole lot of people have gone before. Yeah, so it turns out that they decided all of a sudden, and you listen out. Let's just put it like this. Let me just stop that. This is planned. This is not something that they decide. Oh my God, no, we can't. We gotta wait. No. The reason why they're saying that they're not going to be able to take these people who paid about $250,000 per seat. Now, if you remember the story about 2 weeks ago, I think they said like 600 people had already put their money down for this. Now, don't get it twisted. 600 people did not pay $250,000. Many of them just put a down payment because the down payment is only $1,000 to hold a seat for you. Which really, shit, it's a drop of a dime for some people, right? A drop of water into a bucket of richness. Well, that's what went down. So, essentially, these folks gotta wait, but for good reason. Some of them might be pissy about it, because they're used to getting shit whenever the hell they want it. But it turns out that they made this statement. It says, hey, we're going to wait. A lot of this, this is bullshit, BS. I'm calling BS on this. Their statement is that because of the pandemic, that the company's progress was slowed down. And because of that, the first operational spaceflight, due to new health concerns and safety procedures, in guideline with local and state health officials, caused this big slowdown. The funny thing is that they're still planning 2 flights, right? So it's not for the folks with the money. It's not for the people who have the seats. The first flight that's going to happen, it'll be coming out of the Spaceport America in the fall, and the mission will have 2 test pilots. What a novel idea. I mean, you don't want to kill your first flight of freaking millionaires on the first, the first flight up of paid passengers. Maybe we should put some test flight dummies in there first. Yeah, so that's the first flight. It's going to happen in the fall. And then after that, and I think in the article they say if it's successful, then after that, they're going to initiate the second flight. out of the Spaceport America, it is going to carry not just 2 test pilots, but 4 mission specialists to evaluate how everything performs in the customer cabins. Are you fucking serious? You should have done this already. What is going on over there at Virgin Galactic? You really were just going to throw a shitload of people up without testing if the damn thing can come back down and go up, come back down? Because from what I remember, the test flight right before the last one, the shit didn't make it up there. It didn't hit low orbit. Makes you kind of wonder who's running this. Now, in February, they reopened the One Small Step qualification program for potential passengers. And basically, they would pay a $1,000 deposit as part of their reservation. Now, right now, the tickets are being rumored to be about $250,000, $250,000. But Virgin Galactic still has not revealed what seats will cost when they go on sale again. So I could just imagine, you want a window seat, you probably got to pay a little more. Let's be clear about that. That's just the way it works. It's just another fucking airline, except it's just going into low orbit. So they will get the money out of you one way or another. And that's the truth about the matter there. But it really is crazy how they want to blame COVID-19. COVID-19 made us not fly on time. Get out of here. So really, having what? How many passengers they're going to have? Like maybe a dozen? Just because they got to wear a fucking mask? Are you? Oh my God, Sir Richard Branson. I just don't know. I don't get the whole thing. It's freaking crazy. Hold on a second. It's sad. So sad. I mean, to wear a heavy mask like that, it's critical. It's critical that we stop everything and send test pilots up with colostomy bags, a mask to breathe, and maybe have them have some COVIDs too, just to see what they will do to the flight and potential return, because it's not certified that it will. I just think it's crazy. Yeah, it was. Puggy says it was a good idea. Yeah, it was a good idea. Absolutely, they should have done that before they announced it would be flying this year. Somebody must have seen the Crew Dragon demo 2 and said, wait a minute, why is the SpaceX has a demo and they put Bob and Doug in there? Where's Bob and Doug over at Galactic? Let them go up and test the demo. Ridiculous. COVID-19. You guys, really? You're killing me. That is the episode for today. Now, I want to formally invite you guys to Thursday, the Thursday Freak Out on YouTube. Get on YouTube, find UFO Buster Radio. Actually, you don't even got to go on YouTube. Just go to the link in the description. Click on it. Get in there, subscribe, hit that notification button. Because this Thursday, if you guys thought that last Thursday was crazy, that it was off the wall, you heard things you didn't think you would have heard, we've got someone exciting coming on this following Thursday. You're going to watch it. Well, you should watch it. I'm not saying you're going to watch it like I got control of this. You should watch it. You should get on there and subscribe. Help the Moonraker out and the Asgardians. Because we're going to bring you some stuff, guaranteed. And also, just to let you know ahead of time, the following Saturday, we should be having our first YouTube Dark Horde episode with the psychics. Some of you really love psychics. I'm not going to lie. Like, I've been getting messages from people like, when are they coming back on? Will they be able to tell me this? Will they be able to tell me that? Find out for yourself by going to that link in the description and staying notified. This is the end of the podcast. I thank all of you for showing up, especially the guys in the live chat, because I totally forgot to do that. So let's do a roll call real quick, because that's what I do. Some other people have been copying my style. I just want to say that, but We're not going to mention any names. Green Man, Gamevit. I know we got The Norm, Pucky. Dre showed up kind of late, but you know. He's down in South Texas by the beach. He probably takes life really relaxed. And, yeah, that's it. Nobody else. I was waiting for Dave. Where's Dave? What can you do? Thanks again for listening. I appreciate every single one of you. And stay tuned for more madness on Thursday. Guaranteed.
Hey, so Indies, yeah. Hey, so Indies, hey, yeah. Go and try your luck. Test me in again, we let it rain. Please don't start us up. Got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell her park it up. Then that be poking out them jeans. I've been sparking up. Like the fireworks, I keep the flame. Heard you barking up. This the wrong tree, I got the strings. Yeah, I'm charging up. They can't keep up, got them looking drained. Now they walking up. Trying to put the face to the name. I pull up and I and I'm swerving. If a try to holler, she gon' curve him. We came from under buzz like a Persian. We been staying in our lane, ain't no merging. Rapping like I'm turban. Yeah, these all square like Irvin. Yeah, we grew up in the hood, no Suburbans. If I say I need my money, then it's urgent. Yeah, they want me to quit. Yeah, they want me to shift. But as long as I'm alive, we gon' keep on making hits. While they steady shooting bricks, man, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. Me and Dale back to back, and yeah, I'm dishing the assist. Yeah, they talk a lot of but we really with the lame man. Always gonna be reaching for they hit, smoking like a clip. They can never catch me slipping. Every time your girl around, she be watch the way I'm dripping. Go and try your luck, test me in again, we let it rain. Please don't start us up. Got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell her park it up, then that be poking out them jeans. I've been sparking up, like the fireworks, I keep the flame. Heard you barking up, this the wrong tree, I got the strings. Yeah, I'm charging up, they can't keep up, got them looking drained. Now they walking up, trying to put the face to the name. I'm in flex mode with the best, though. That's a major key, that's a chess move. I'm your favorite G, I think it's best, yo. Stop with all the grilling, I'm on jet fuel. Taking off, clear the runway, now they cannot clip my wings. Yeah, they soft, they ain't homie, they ain't even on the scene. Play it smart, they don't know me, they just know what they see. What it costs to get flea, but this style it ain't free. This that swag, this that splash, one wrong move, that's do the dash, keep a stash, just in case they tryna flash. Never lag, we don't slack, tell her eyes running back. I don't brag, I'm relaxed, I'm not into all of that, yeah. It's really just the fam and my dogs, I just gotta make a call. I ain't into all that chatting, not at all. Yeah, I put that on the squad, we been out here going hard. We on deck, please don't make 'em. Go and try your luck, test me in again, we let it rain. Please don't start us up, got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell her park it up, then that be poking out them jeans. I've been sparking up, like the fireworks, I keep the flame. Heard you barking up, this the wrong tree, I got the strings. Yeah, I'm charging up, they can't keep up, got them looking drained. Now they walking up, trying to put the face to the name.
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.